What's up, you guys? This is Videos Games to be on here. Yeah, I know. I've been slacking on my videos. I didn't upload one on Saturday, and I didn't upload one yesterday. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for today. And this is gonna be the video for today. I've been slacking on the videos, and there's two reasons why. I haven't had no response with my GoPro. No emails from the camp letting me know if they found my GoPro or not. And they emailed all the people that were there to ask them if maybe one of the kids tried to take it home, and nope. Really stupid. I'm just really mad because I'm never going to get my GoPro back. So anyways, I guess I have to get another one, which it's not like I can just feel like I want to throw my GoPro off the roof and break it and then be like, oh, I'm going to get a new one anyways. No. That's not how it works, dude. That thing was $400, so. Anyways, that's the first reason. Second reason being is my computer has been driving me nuts. It keeps asking me to update Windows 8.1. I've already updated it, and every single day it wants to update over and over again. And I don't know. None of my videos are really interesting. They're just vlogs. I mean, they'll start getting more interesting as soon as I raise money so I can do movies. Me and my friends are planning on making a horror movie sooner or later. But first we need to get a boom mic and get the Zoom H1, and I need to get, I want to get the Canon Rebel T5i because I've got a really good tripod for a DSLR and it has no use right now. I'm using my phone, so yeah, it's not working out well. But when I go to either Hawaii or Aruba or, you know, I don't know, the Bahamas or something like that for my 3-year cancer-free anniversary, when I go, I'll vlog every single day of it. You guys will come with me on it, on the adventure. So, but I'm not gonna go. I'm probably gonna go September. I don't know. It depends on if I raise enough money. I've got $1,500, but we need $2,500. So I'll leave the GoFundMe link in the description. I've got 2 GoFundMes. One's for the channel and one's you guys haven't seen yet. So I'll leave it in the link description. I'll leave a link in the description. So pretty much that and other things like school's coming up soon. I'm gonna be a freshman, yay! There's really nothing. I haven't done anything today except for just sit and watch YouTube all day. Usually what I used to do. I do other things like filmmaking and stuff. I'm gonna talk about my cancer for this video. ALL stands for acute lymphoblastic leukemia. So it's a blood cancer, and I have T cells. Well, I don't have it anymore, but they're still treating me to make sure it doesn't come back. I'm lucky to not have B cell because B cell patients sometimes have to get bone marrow transplant, and I've never had any other surgery but my port, which is let me show you guys. My port is right there. It's like a little round circle that has a tube that goes up into here and then down into by my heart, the main artery, whatever, and they stick a needle. It doesn't hurt. It goes through the skin into the jelly part of the plastic thing, and that's where I don't know, it's weird, but pretty much that's that. The first year of my treatment was really rough. I was throwing up like crazy. The whole story was, me and my mom and grandma were at Kmart looking at stuff, and I was coughing so much that I literally, constant coughing. I didn't even have a second in between coughs. So I had to have a large McDonald's cup of tea or water or something like that, and I had to keep drinking it like every second because I kept coughing. So I was going to stay at my grandma's, so I stayed at her house. Later into the night, I got a really bad fever. I think it was really high. It was like 104, 105. Really high, like extremely high. We tried getting it down and it wouldn't work, so she took me to the hospital, and they wouldn't let me drink anything, which was really annoying because I couldn't catch my breath. And so I ran outside of the hospital looking for like a hose that I could try to turn on. I had a Swiss Army like pocket tool thing, and I tried unscrewing the hose because like I literally ran out of the freaking hospital, like taking it out of my pocket, the pliers, and like trying to turn on the hose, but it wouldn't turn on. And they had to put me back inside because I wasn't delusional. They wouldn't let me have anything. I hadn't eaten for that whole entire morning. I had to go to the hospital, so that was really sucky. And then after that, they got my test results, and I knew something was going on. I had, that like psychic feeling that something bad was gonna happen, and they didn't tell me for a while. Pretty much, they didn't tell me for a while until I was like at Dorenbecker, which is OHSU in Oregon, United States. Yeah, so it's in Portland, Oregon, and I went to Dorenbecker, and that's when they told me my Dr. Chang or whatever, he's the lead scientist there for the research and stuff. So yeah, it was hard. I mean, he told me, and I started crying because I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. Great, because several months before that, before I had got cancer, my great-grandma died from lung cancer. So I thought, well, this is the end for me because she died from it, and that means I'm gonna die. Well, soon to find out that they told me that I had an 80%, or I think it was 70 or 80% chance I could live, and I was like, well, that's good enough. The intense treatment was the first year was really intense. Like, they gave me really intense treatment. Like, I don't remember how, the longest I've ever stayed in the hospital, it was at least a month. I've never stayed any longer. Some kids, like with B-cell, they have to stay in for months, but I got to go home. The sucky part about the first year was I'm in maintenance right now. That means I go in every month to get treatment. I take pills every night. Anyways, it was really hard because we had to go twice a week. The cool thing about it is I lived at my grandma's for a while because where I'm living right now it's just hard to stay not sick here because there's trees and you get allergies and there's animals, fleas and stuff like that. I've got my brothers and sisters that catch things. They wanted me to stay isolated away from all this so I don't get sick because I was very vulnerable. I practically lived at my grandma's, which was kind of awesome because they put me on prednisone because I had a large mediastinal tumor in my chest, or my lung. I think it was my left lung. That's why I was coughing, because I felt pressure on my chest. They gave me prednisone, they got rid of it, but I took such high dose of prednisone that I got so freaking chubby, like, it was crazy. I was, like, fat. I lived at her house for a while, and I didn't get to see my parents. They would actually come over and stay a night at my grandma's house. They would stay over there, and when we had to go to treatment, my grandma would give us a $20 bill every single time. And the thing she didn't know was, instead of spending it on food and stuff, she would just give it to us. She's like, use it if you need it. And what I did was, every single 20 she gave me, I put it inside of my safe secretly. So then, when I got out of that phase in treatment, I had like $200, and I spent it on something that I really wanted, and she didn't know. I'm not that type of person to save up money. I mean, I spend money like it's water. Like, it's hard not to. I mean, you see all those things that you want, and then you've got the money, you're like, you look at your money, you're like, I can get that, or I can get this. Wait, no, I can get that. So it's like, I spent it, but I should have saved it even more. But it was burning a hole through my safe, so it pretty much went to, like, I can't remember what the names were called of the phases, but
I know the phase that I'm in is maintenance, twice a week to once a week. And it was really hard because the worst part about it was the methotrexate, the high-dose methotrexate. We called it the yellow rat. There was this one night where I was in the hospital and I woke up and I was like in the freaking tube. I was so sweaty because that was like the side effects. So sweaty that the adhesive bandage thing like popped off and the needle came out and it was leaking chemotherapy all over me. And she ran up and like squeezed the tube with her hand because you're not supposed to touch it with your skin. It burns your skin. Flushed me with saline. I would throw up. And I've gotten over that now. I don't do that anymore. I just stare on the bed. They just give it to me and I just start talking about things and stuff. You know, it's like a normal thing now. I have no problems. I don't throw up anymore. I actually haven't thrown up in like 2 years. It's weird to talk about, but I mean, that's the part of my journey. So pretty much that's usually how most kids start out, but some kids are different. I mean, it was hard, but I mean, if I think about it, if I didn't have cancer, it would be so, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's something to do with time. Like, if you were to go back in time and change that, if I didn't have cancer, I wouldn't have all this stuff. I wouldn't have my phone. I wouldn't have my iPad. I wouldn't have all the stuff that I have now. I probably wouldn't be living here. I don't know. It's weird how it works.
Things, they give me Legos, which is my favorite thing. I could put those things together and like that. And I like that. Like, I had gratitude for that. I mean, when you feel like tons of people know you, start to feel like, because I was never popular. I was never popular in school. I don't remember any time being popular in school, except for the time that I got into 6th grade. I missed half of 6th grade because of my cancer, and everybody knew me. Like, all the girls were like, "Hi, Skyler," but now it's like all the kids are, you know, jerks, bullies. They act like I'm a normal kid now. They're like, "Oh, he doesn't have cancer anymore. We can pick on him now." No, you just don't do that. That's not right. You know, the thing that I think I was like, people that bully people are going to get it back. Karma, they're practically, you know, kids that bully other kids. The funny thing is, they don't realize that in the future, they're really going to regret what they did. And plus, karma's going to come back at them really hard. Like, you know, a spinal tap. I think 4 or 5 more treatments, 4 or 5 more months to go until my last treatment is this December 27th. The word and tell people how I felt. It's kind of hard to explain some. I think the chemotherapy is having a toll on me. I mean, I can't lay, you know how you lay on your stomach?
If I lay flat like this, it hurts my ribs. Like, I didn't have any surgery. It's so weird. It doesn't just hurt my ribs. If I lay like this, just like this, my heart skips a bunch of beats. Like, it keeps doing it. It's doing it right now. It feels weird. Like, it's when I lay like this, it makes my heart skip beats tons and tons. I don't know. It's so weird.
I can't lay down like that. It's so weird. I just don't know how to explain it. I mean, that's all I can explain about it. Yeah.
I try something new every day. I have no problems now. Like, they'll take my blood, I'll sit down, they'll take my blood, and we'll talk, and they'll give me the chemotherapy, and then we're done. It's that easy. Like, goes by so fast. Also, other things like spinal tap. People think I'm funny because when they don't put me fully under sedated. They put me like half where I'm awake. I'm like high or whatever. That's the only way I can explain it. Like, it's weird. Sometimes I can't remember, but sometimes I actually can remember what I was doing. I don't know, everything feels all fuzzy and staticky and stuff. It's weird. It feels weird. But they say I'm usually funny when they do that. But yeah, that's pretty much a lot of what I've been through. And there's some other things that I've been through, like there's some other part, like my Make-A-Wish was to go to Disney World, and that was amazing. And I only wish that we could have stayed there longer. I mean, we could have went there longer. I mean, I've heard some kids stay there for 3 weeks. But I was in a phase where I had to go every other week to the hospital. If I had waited for my Make-A-Wish until now, like in my maintenance, I would have been able to go for like 2 weeks. It would have been amazing. I've heard that if you go to Disney World and you stay there for 2 years, you still can't finish all of it. It's so big. It takes up, like, I would say 1/6, 1/8 of Florida. It's that massive. It's not just one place. It's like a whole part. There's different parts all about my cancer. And any of you guys out there like my videos, please like them and subscribe, because I've lost nearly like 30 subscribers now because I haven't uploaded. And I mean, it's necessarily my fault, but then again, it's not necessarily my fault. It's both. It's hard to keep up on YouTube because some days I'm like really busy, and hope you guys understand that. But yeah, I used to have 440 subscribers, and now I have 380 or something. I lost like 40 subscribers or 50. I don't know. I barely have any views on my videos. I'm trying to get them out there and spread them to people. Like this one, I want to spread it out to people so they find out my story and are interested. And if you guys are interested, you can ask me. I'll make a Q&A video. If you guys ask me questions and comments and stuff like that, I will make a Q&A video about my cancer. So, if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that like button below and subscribe for more content. I'm also changing this as well. I'll be uploading videos every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Catch you guys later.
Oh yeah, you guys, I forgot. One more thing. I have 2 fundraisers. One's for the channel, and one's for my 3rd year anniversary, cancer-free. It's going to be my last treatment anniversary. 3 years without cancer. And I'm hoping to do it this September. And if you guys can help out, I will send, you just give me your address and I'll send you bracelets. I make these bracelets. You'll see them. I'll leave the link down below. And if you guys just take a moment to click on it and just, scroll through and see what the rewards are, because there's some pretty cool rewards. There's a bunch of cool little things that I can make you guys and send them out. So if you guys donate just $1, it helps. It doesn't have to be a lot, but if you guys want to, check it out below. And I also have a channel fundraiser, but the one that I really want you guys to check out is last treatment anniversary. So I'll leave it in the description in a link, and also the other link for the other fundraiser. So anyways, I'll catch you guys later. And oh yeah, I forgot social media. I'll leave it down below. See you guys later once again.